Hey, what's up, internet? I have a big idea of what I want. Gusto ko not ganito ka luwang, so I'm probably gonna snatch it in. Ito, lilipasan ko yung straps. I'm pretty sure may extra pang fabric. I'm going to turn this into like gloves. But not exactly gloves, like parang ganon. Hindi ko na kung tawag doon. Maybe a cutout sa sides, but depende pa. I'll decide pa. I'm basically just swinging this. I am gonna take the easy way and I'm just basically cloning this form-fitting dress that I already have. I am just tracing it onto my fabric using a tailor's chalk, and it will actually be easier if you just fold it in half and then trace from there just so the dress is symmetrical, and then I'm just gonna cut it out. I am gonna clip the front and back piece together and make sure that the wrong side or the insides are facing together. Since I haven't used my sewing machine in so long, it's been months, I need to wind the bobbin and rethread it. I actually really love doing this because it's so satisfying. Let's go. Let's sew! Okay, corny. I am just using a straight stitch and panoorin na lang ako. Just watch me. I am sewing at the side seams to connect the front and back pieces together, so make sure you get both sides, right and left. That's what I'm doing here. You can see. Of course, I need to fit it just to make sure, and at first it was a little too tight. I couldn't breathe, but it stretched out, so I'm good. It fits well. Fits great actually. And as I expected, there's some excess fabric from the side, so I'm still deciding what kind of sleeves I want to do with it. To start, I am folding it by the seam. I measured from my wrist to my arm because that's how long I want it to be, and I'm just marking it out. As for the width, I am taking the circumference, the circumference of my arm and my wrist, and then dividing that in half, and that is going to be the measurement I use. Connect the points together and pin it in place so we can start sewing. I am cutting off the excess fabric from the top, but I am leaving the sides so that I have room for adjustments. In case I make a mistake, I can easily seam rip it and sew again. I'm just gonna follow where I marked it and pinned it. Sometimes my mind just wanders when I'm sewing. It's like I'm on autopilot. I won't even notice that my machine is eating my pins. Don't do that. Focus up. Now that it's done, of course, I'm gonna check if it fits, and because it does, I'm just gonna cut off the rest of the excess fabric and flip it right side out and do it all over again for the other pair. Let's move on. Move on na, okay? Let's move on to the cutout. I'm wearing the dress just to make sure that I place it where I actually want it to be, and I traced it quite smaller than I really want it to be just to leave some room for mistakes. This is just the messiest cut. I don't know, I was just so nervous. I didn't want to mess up the dress because I already quite like it. Here I am trying it on again, and I actually thought I want the cutout to be a little bit deeper on the front. I was also thinking maybe I should add another cutout to the side, but ultimately I just decided on one cutout. Once I am satisfied with the cutout, we can move on to the rest of the project. We are gonna hem just to make this dress look more cleaner. I'm just doing a good old regular hem for the gloves, but for the armholes and the cutout, I'm doing the rolled hem. Just fold the edges 1/8 of an inch twice. I don't know if you can even see what I'm doing. It's so hard to film. Pin it in place so it does not move, and just do it all over the edges of the armholes and the cutout. Pro tip is to iron it so it's easier to sew. As a beginner, I like to do this slowly because we are working with a teeny tiny space. And there it is! Let me flex because this is my first time doing the rolled hem. Okay, ready na. Cue the music. Poof. Oh my God! Okay, better na review. Thank you for watching. Bye. Charlag. O, yan na. Ito na. Kita ba? Again, di na naman nakapokus sa akin eh. Nakadidilig ko focus sa akin eh. Ako lang naman dapat ay kita mo ah. Okay. Here is the dress. Mami, ang ganda. I love that! Ang ikli niya, it's shorter than how I wanted it to be. Pero kasi, I miscalculated. Hindi naman ako nag-calculate. Paalala lamang na huwag din yung susuotin ito pag maaraw dahil hindi nyo gugustuhin yung sunburn na makukuha ninyo. Ito yung ating cutout. Ayan, butas! Yan tayo magaling sa kulang-kulang na tela. Tada! Ito yung ating sleeves na gloves na ewan talaga. And here's the back. Tada! Here's the back. I love it. I freaking love it. Creating this dress wasn't that easy, but I did learn a lot from making my own mistakes. Ganun kasi ako matuto. Which is sad because I don't like making mistakes. Pero anyways. And that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Siguro may natutunan kayo. Pero I always say hindi nga to tutorial. Vlog lang to para lang hindi ako responsable sa mga pagkakamali ninyo. Charta! Di pa kasi ako qualified magturo, feeling ko. Kasi nga, I'm learning myself. Pero ayun, sana nyo itong video na to. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of this dress. And I'm really happy with it. So sana kayo din. Sana maging successful din ang next sewing project ninyo dahil pinanood yung itong video na to. Thank you! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Oh, yeah. Subscribe, like, share. Bye!